I think we're live. I don't actually know what the delay on this is. But hello, everybody. We are back with yet another riveting match. We are going to be watching SBSM versus Squirtle Squad. Now, the interesting thing about this is that both teams are actually pretty warmed up. We already saw both SBSM and Squirtle Squad play earlier today. Of course, we just witnessed SBSM almost pull off an upset against Camel, at least insofar as the Par 72 round was concerned. Granted, Hysteria, that shield's not close, bro. Camel just clean that shit up. But I also think that Squirtle Squad had a pretty dominant performance in their match earlier against Slimers. I think that there's a lot of really exciting stuff that could potentially happen here. By the way, top 10, let me know when the match is actually up so I can join.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's gonna get extended a little bit because a couple people aren't here yet.
Okay. But, I mean, taking a look at who's playing for each team, I would say the most interesting decision is the fact that SBSM has chosen to sub out Joa. Joa was the star of the show in SBSM's battle against Camel on Hysteria. However, Joa did not perform as expected on the Par 72 round, which went to a game 5 against Camel, arguably the best player or the best team in the entire league. I think that looking at this match, having a Sage in there is going to be really interesting. All right, the match is starting, so let's get in there. I also have to make sure I pull up chat. Hold on. Go. Yeah, both matches had 3-2 maps, but it still felt like pretty clean wins overall for the winning teams is what I was getting at. So just to give the viewers a bit of insight, because we did not stream map selections, the way that things are going is SBSM picked to play Libertas first since they're the home team. Squirtle Squad picked to play Hysteria as the second map. And then the third map, which was decided just by process elimination, is Venice. So in total, it's Libertas, Hysteria, Venice. I am really excited to see how Sage plays. I think that's going to be a huge X factor in determining how the match overall goes. Because the last time we saw Sage on stream, he played for Le Mans. Honestly, dropped some stinkers. But if he's able to get his act together,
My player to watch on the Squirtle Squad is actually Alan. He's known to kind of lag sometimes, but when he's usually on his A game, he's really good. So we'll see if he's on his A game or if he has lag issues like he said before.
yeah. I mean, if Alan has like a stable connection, stable high ping, you can work with that. A good player like
Yeah, but
Alan can make
it's
it
not always
work.
stable though.
Yeah. The problem is if he has unstable high ping, like what you're saying he might have, that's really going to be problematic. Let's take a look and see how everyone's doing. Yanis has pretty good stuff in a gap. Looks like Squirrel Squad has like a good number of gaps. I think everyone I've checked from their team has at least one. Havoc has 3. I mean, he got the triple, or the 6 chest house. Tyler is pretty close to Pavik here in the south. Let's go check and see where the rest of the team is in relation to Tyler. I mean, Funful's pretty far. Lol Forever and Silencefire are met up. And then Sage is in southeast. Wait, are they all converging towards where Pavik was? Let's go check and see where Tyler is. Oh yeah, sure enough.
Hey, you have Wolf Forever looking for Bryson.
I mean, Tyler's taking a 1v2 against Pat. He's dead. Pavik just complete shit on him. That was just not even close.
Yeah, but MJ's in a really bad spot though.
No, MJ used shifting. Havoc cleans up shop with that iron sword. I mean,
just fully
Havoc is just holding everybody he fights, man. Like he just completely packed up Tyler, and then from there with that iron sword, I mean, it was a lost cause for SBSM here. Sage nowhere to be seen. Oh, is he gonna take? Nope, he's not taking Havoc on the way out. That shit is just not gonna work.
Yep, SBSM trying to go for early fights, but just can't group up.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler running into that 1v2. I mean, he was running into them. He was chasing them down. I don't really know what the idea there is, especially when you consider the iron sword.
Because SBSM had a 1v2 as well. I think Tyler was more likely going to die. So I think Wolf Over and Siren should have taken that 1v2 and tried to get it even back at 4-4, but It's only game one. Got to get them. You know, they're gonna get warmed up.
Yep. I
See what
mean,
happens this game.
I think a big problem was that the stage was just so far. Obviously, going for map control is really good, but if the idea is to go for an early fight, which it seems that SBSM's leader Tyler definitely had his eyes on an early fight. I mean, you don't contest directly next to Pavik for nothing and just expect to like walk away. At least to me, it seemed very clear that Tyler wanted to early fight. So SBSM just needs to communicate what the idea is, and they need to communicate it fast.
There's
Based on
two
what
of
I'm
them. They're
seeing,
pretty far. Funful
yeah,
was pretty far too. So yeah,
yeah. I mean,
can't win when you have only three versus five.
yep. Yeah, I mean, right now it looks like the north side of the map is what SBSM is going to settle for. Meanwhile, is this straight west? Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Hello? Okay, I don't know what that
Yep.
was. Sorry for the stream
Tyler
on
with the
that.
diamond.
Oh, Yanis has 4 gaps in the first like minute of looting. MJXJ on 2 gaps. Bryson's right next
Wait, we
to
have
Lol
Lil Forever
Forever.
right next to someone on right next to Bryson.
Yeah,
But they're
Bryson
gonna
and
run
Lol
the
Forever
opposite
are close to each other,
directions.
but it's not really worth pushing this early fight. I mean, let's see how many
Yeah.
gaps. Wait, Tyler's just shifting as Yanis is looting, but I don't think it's really a smart play. I mean, you're just letting Yanis get more gaps. How many does he have? Still 4-4, but I mean, there's a diamond to his name, Cobweb. I see you. Don't cook, just leave.
Yeah, he's got three. He's got two other Squirtle squads. Squirtle
Wait,
squad could
yeah,
go in
what?
for a cutoff here.
Is Tyler gonna
They're
get
not
out of here safely? Okay,
It looks
let's.
like he is. I don't think. Yeah, the other two don't really see him, so
Yeah,
it looks like he's gonna get out of
it
there.
doesn't look like they're going actively for him. It looks like they're more so going to cut to mid. But
They're cutting
oh
someone. They're
wait,
going for someone else. They're going for
Sage.
Sage right now.
Yeah, Sage is at mid. I mean, obviously Silence Fire is right there, but they don't have the weapons to deal with this. They don't have iron swords.
They do have the numbers though. 4 versus 2. They got a Squirtle squad's got to regroup right now.
Yeah, Yanis is here. SBSM's not pushing the advantage hard enough. They need to be going for something here.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Squad Squad just gets pushed off, but I mean, they come out of it pretty stacked. I mean, Pavik's full iron. 3 gaps on
So they're going for
MJ.
the motel area.
SBSM has just made the determination that they'd rather just take a straight 5v5 rather than trying to go for a pick or an early fight or what have you. So I guess
Yeah.
Tyler, yeah, it looks like Tyler's team is meeting up in Northwest, taking advantage of that house in order to smelt and craft. But, I mean, MJ's team, it looks like they're pretty much done crafting, so as soon as they're done, like, splitting their stuff, it's go time.
They're going south, so they're gonna carve south. So opposite directions, much later fight for once on this map.
Tyler has 1 diamond. They have an okay amount of gaps. Oh, Silence Fire is poor. This guy is just so poor. And now we finally have Squirtle Squad pushing forwards. They're finally done splitting gaps. Let me check the overlay. Oh, the overlay is like too blurry for me to even see. That's the problem with the second monitor. I can't even like count how many gaps each team has. They're splitting arrows and they also have crossbows. Alan is going to be able to put in crazy work with the crossbow. Honestly, crossbows are like really disgusting in a low health game mode like this. SBSM, they're together-ish. And here it comes. The bow fight is about to begin momentarily. In terms of arrows, I do think Squirtle Squad has the advantage. But it doesn't even look like SBSM wants to fight here, though. I don't think they have a way out, though. They're just going to have to melee here.
They're gonna go inside the motel, like inside the actual motel.
This is
they're in a
not
bad
this
spot.
is
They need
not
to
the
get out of
move.
here.
This
They
is
need to
not
get
the
in an open
move,
area.
dude. This is just not the move.
I think I take
Oh,
their
Tyler's leading a
flank.
flank. Bryson getting shot by his own teammate. Tyler already suffered 2.5 hearts of damage in
He's
there.
gonna go for
Yanis is on fire. Yanis, even though Yanis has a D sword. Oh my gosh, wait, Funful. Oh my gosh, okay, Silence Fire dead. Yanis should die with the D sword. Yep, falling. Oh, but Lol Forever's putting in the work. Oh no, MJXJ reversals it. Tyler gets 2v1'd.
Phil on
MJ
the
pushes
left,
up
Sage
despite
on
having no health.
fire.
Funful falls. Sage and Lil Forever both falling. Bryson, around MVP, 105.7 damage. Yeah, Silence Fire, just dying so early in that team fight. Even though they were able to focus the D-Sword and take him out, killing Yanis just did not give them what they needed there. I definitely think that SBSM's team fighting just looks really odd right now. Even if they're getting certain individuals
Yeah, it looks
low,
like they're on different pages.
yeah, they don't secure kills. I don't think anyone in VC is like calling out that they're like destroying one IGN because
Yeah,
people
we noticed.
from Squirrel Squad are getting out on like 1, 2, 3 hearts for just no reason.
Yeah, and we noticed that kind of last round too. They had a really tough time boosting, really tough time finishing kills.
Oh
But we'll see.
man.
Maybe they can regroup.
Squirtle Squad is definitely going to take the straight south part of the map. Sage pushing deep into enemy territory. I don't know how many chests he's
I
going
think
to get
Squirrel
before
Squad is
he
one of
has
the
to go back.
most. I think Squirrel Squad's one of the more underrated teams in this. I think they have a really good chance to make a good run in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, no, I think they could definitely make the playoffs. What is concerning to me here,
Because I feel like
actually,
it's a team nobody's really talking about.
hmm,
I don't know.
Sage is just making a bad decision because I'm pretty sure, yep, he's sandwiched. If Yanis,
Yeah,
that gives the, yeah, if Yanis and Alan give the proper calm, Sage should be dead here. No weapon, a gap.
Havoc trying to cut him off too. Yep, it's
It's
over for
over. All
him.
right, next map, GG. Sage,
Oh
just
god, it's
complete lack
terrible.
of awareness. Wait, Tyler, oh my gosh, Tyler almost got Bryce in there. But Tyler's gonna die now. Yeah, Tyler literally just dies for Sage's sins, dropping with the Iron Sword.
For Sages. Oh, it's funny.
There he goes. I mean, the boost train has begun. Gold Sword from Silence Fire. Putting up a valiant effort against Bryson here, actually comboing him. But not good enough. 4v1.
Nope.
Dead to rights. Checking it out over here. Pavik. Just... Oh? And, yeah. Alright, let's go check where Lil Forever is. Alright.
He has arrived.
He's putting in some good damage, but yeah, it's just not enough. Havoc, round
Close, but no
MVP, match MVP.
cigar.
I mean, yeah, Sage, I don't really know what happened there. I was spectating him from the very beginning, questioning the decision to just push deep into
Be
South
aware.
territory. There is merit to the
Have-
idea of like, I'm gonna go into the enemy side of the map, I'm gonna roach some of the loot, and then after I'm done stealing some of their loot, I'll come back to my team side and just continue looting. There is merit to that idea, don't get me wrong.
It's one thing
That's
to
just,
do that, but you gotta be insanely aware to do that, and only certain players I think have the ability to do that.
yeah, I think that Sage,
Or to the Pearl.
he just didn't have the proper awareness. I mean, he stayed in there so long. Like, at the time that it said Grace ends in 20 seconds, I would have already left the market if I were him. But instead, he continued pushing deeper and deeper into market, not realizing that he was getting pincered from southeast, thinking, oh, okay, it's fine if they're all south. I can cut southeast. But, yeah, there's just more people to meet him from the southeast. He just did not have what he thought he did. They're all saying to start from both teams.
Okay.
So whatever timeout request was there, I guess it was withdrawn because both teams are consenting to starting the next map. I will say that was a kind of disappointing performance from SBSM on Libertas. After they gave us such a fiery performance on Par 72, almost taking a map, the first map of the match, off of Camel, it is a little disheartening to see them fall 0-3 in very quick succession to Squirtle Squad
Yeah.
there.
But with the new match is a new possibility, so we'll see if they can pick back up. You never know.
Yeah. I think
Never know.
lack of awareness really just murdered them on the map over and over again. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Libertas is the map to get your picks. If you have good awareness and if your enemies blunder when it comes to map positioning, it's so easy, even for like a good player, to just eat shit and die in the middle of like an entire team, you know?
Yep. Couldn't agree with you more.
Let me know when the match starts so I can actually like join up.
Yeah. it'll say in chat when it's loaded.
Oh yeah, no, I know it says so in chat. It's just that I'm slow in the brain, so sometimes I just miss it.
Yeah, I'll let
Troy,
you know.
can you watch
Okay,
Alan? I want to see how he routes because he has 10 chests
it's
every map. It
open.
makes no sense. All right. I will grant your request. I will follow Alan off of spawn for the first map of or the first round of Hysteria. I am curious too because he has no fucking chests like always. That's the thing about a lot of Loca players I've noticed. Loca players just they have the good swinging ability, but there's like very little to no game sense or looting ability. Oh. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit too late. Honestly, SBSM has a really good spawn. If they're able to capitalize properly, then they can definitely get a lot more map control than Squirtle Squad here. Alright, let's see. Let's see the Penguin Allen and see how he does in looting. Well, I guess Hysteria is kind of pointless just to watch one person, so on straight east we have that. Funful is deep in enemy territory. Yeah, he sees like 3 of them at once. He sees Alan, he sees Yanis, he sees Bryson. But he's smart. He's going right back to his part of the map. Sage is cutting straight north in order to secure more map control for SBSM. Most of Squirtle Squad, I saw 3 of them were concentrated over there in the east. Havoc actually going up here to the area with the double chest straight south. And getting himself pretty stacked in the process. Already has 2 gaps, pretty good amount of projectiles, and 2 iron pieces to his name. Tyler already made it way far out to, I think this is northwest. Yes. And
One thing
Funful and
about
Sage are
Hysteria
just
is that
holding hands.
there's only two crafts in the whole map. You got the one that is up the hill, and you got the one that spawns. So we'll see we'll see how both, because there's gonna be some crafting. So we'll see what strat both teams do in terms of which one they go for.
The team that spawns east will traditionally go to the northeast area though, just because the instinct. Oh, Yanis has a diamond, but the instinct to just want to like smelt and just make a bunch of gaps is so strong. People will get blinded by that when like a lot of time they actually should be meeting at mid in order to deny crafting privileges to the west team. Not seeing a second diamond, so Squirrel Squad currently only has 1 diamond to their name. Oh my gosh, Tyler with the hot bar of flint and steels and the ability to craft a gap if he can find himself a workbench. Funful also has 1 diamond to his name, and Soundsfire has a diamond to his name. As long as SBSM is able to meet up faster than the other team, they will actually have the right to craft themselves a D-sword. I mean, if I was on SBSM, I'd probably want to give the D-sword to someone like Tyler or Funful, but we had a pretty intense disagreement about that when we were talking about SBSM versus Camel on Par 72. Very good for SBSM to be securing mid control. They're just grouping up right now, although Sage... Yo, Sage, come on, man. I love you, bro, but what is this, man? Like, I just don't understand. No armor pieces. Okay. Squirtle Squad already has eyes on the fact that mid has been secured. There's a lot of them coming from like the southish part of the map. They have a lot more iron pieces. Wow. And yeah, they're just gonna use the northeast smelting and crafting area. Yeah, this team, I mean, they have a D-sword, sure, but they also have a severe lack of iron pieces. Oh, Walter Hedgehog gets the diamond sword. Tyler has 3 FNSs. They each have about like 2 gaps each. Yeah, Sage's 2, 2, 2, and 2. Yeah, so in total they have 10 gaps as a team. Let's check and see how these guys are doing. 3 gaps. 3, 2, 4, 3. Overall, Squirtle Squad definitely has the advantage in the armor gaps. In a protracted battle that requires a lot of bowing like this, I mean, SPSM is at such a disadvantage. They just don't have the healing to compete. Nor do they have the arrows to compete with this, really. They're just hiding behind tents and just baiting out shots, but... SPSM needs to turn this to a melee fight fast, but Tyler's gonna die! The D-Sword's already on fire, getting 2v1 in the corner. Funful is definitely gonna die for that. Yeah, he's just gone. There's no way to really get out of that situation. But Yanis, oh, Sage barely misses the kill. Oh,
Alan on fire.
Alan
Alan
dies
gets
in the middle of
dropped.
all of them. Wolf Forever also dies. Tyler dies.
Yeah,
Oh
but
man.
it was a little bit too late. A little bit
I
too
mean,
late.
the Alan damage stack, that was a really good kill from SBSM, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. I mean, Funful
Yeah, they
getting
weren't able. They
focused
weren't
in
able to
2v1.
regroup and recap.
Yeah, Funful getting focused in 2v1 on the side, just so fucking awful. I mean, he had the D-Sword, and look, 32.6 damage. Giving Funful the D-Sword is definitely not the play moving forwards. I mean, he just gets focused way too hard. And yeah,
Very
Yanis was
interesting
just so
round,
low.
though.
That was
Yeah, Giannis
insane.
was low for so long. I'm surprised he didn't get picked.
No
Good
one
job for him
helped
for
Sage. If
as
one
well.
person turned around, like boosted Sage slightly, or if one person turned around and just hit Yanis once, it would have been a guaranteed kill. I feel like, again, SBSM is not calming when they're destroying someone. I can only predict what's happening in their call. I'm not in their VC, so all I have is speculation, right? But I mean, this just seems to be a repeated pattern over and over again of SBSM getting people really low in these team fights and then just failing to secure the kill. Squirtle Squad
Very, very
completely
sad.
securing control of the west side of the map. They have a person straight south, straight north, and then they have all of west. Most of map control went to Squirtle Squad from what it seems. Although Sage is actually very stacked for himself, already has a gap. He's 3/4 iron, just needs the pants. Let's go check in on the rest of SBSM, see how they're doing. Bro,
I'll be
Tyler
back in
didn't.
5.
Alright. This Tyler guy is in abject poverty. I don't even know what to say, man. This is really bad for hysteria.
Abject poverty is crazy.
Oh, Sage, 3 gaps and a pearl. Could be making a huge play with that during the team fight. Lol Forever, also a gap, and the web. Yanis.
Surprised to see that SBSM not go for any early fights. It worked out for them well last time around in the
Yeah,
last
it really
match.
did. Dude, MJ, look at MJ, dude. He's like almost full iron, 4 gaps, and the diamond. MJ's just chilling, man. Bryson with the pearl and the 4 gaps. Alan has 3 gaps, iron sword, and Pavik has 2 gaps, but still missing boots. Overall, Squirrel Squad has so many gaps, and I'm just not seeing that from SBSM. We can check it out again, but yeah, again, this is just not working out for them. And also just falling in lava. Right next to Squirtle Squad member Alan. I'm not really sure what's happening to Tyler here. It could be the case I just teleport to Tyler right as he finishes fighting Alan and gets away, but I don't know. Regardless, Tyler is making his way back to his part of the map with his team. Alan, meanwhile, it looks like he's making his way straight, beelining to mid. Along the way, we also see MJXJ is also heading there. And the team that got west, the team that got most map control, fully secured mid, fully secured crafting. Not a single thing has been smelted or crafted on SBSM side. Things are looking bleak for them, man. Things are looking bleak for SBSM on this map. We're not seeing any adaptation to their gameplay. Like Top 10 said, they did really good in the early fights against Camel earlier, but they're just doing the same old, same old. They're not adapting the strategy. MJXJ with the 2nd diamond, so Squirrel Squad's gonna have a D-Sword in this round. I mean, Tyler has 1 diamond. Walter Hedgehog has 1 diamond. Okay. So at the very least, both teams have a D-Sword, but it's really going to come down to who can get the first drop in these team fights. And the answer, at least so far, has consistently been Squirtle Squad. We're not seeing any adaptations like, at all. I want to see something innovative. I want to see something different from SBSM, but if they just keep playing the same old plays and they don't change their strategy at all, they can't possibly hope for a different result. They're marching on over. These guys are just so poor compared to them. Just not enough gaps. Silence Fire actually has a good amount. Tyler revealing his hand with that D-Sword but getting lit on fire. Tyler's getting shit on by MJXJ, the other D sword. Oh, but MJXJ is getting destroyed as well. Sage is just sticking on it. Oh, but Sage is gonna die for that. Okay. Whoa! Sage lived. Okay, wow. Honestly, LOL Forever getting that final hit was so fucking clutch. LOL Forever jumping into the web. Silence Fire and LOL Forever are very low here. Honestly, the fortunes could turn very quickly. Tyler's also low. Leah, LOL Forever just died. Silence Fire dies to Yanis. Alan literally half a heart. Okay, Tyler gets the spam click. Walter Hedgehog is good. Yanis is low, getting out of the fight. Sage, okay, Sage and Tyler are going to clean it up on Pavek. I mean, even if Funful dies there, it just doesn't matter. Because Tyler will finish the job. For a second there, yeah, off-screen winning is one goal. But for a second there, that looked really scary with it looking almost like Squirtle Squad might have been able to, like, reverse that. Round MVP, Funful, 192 damage. Holy shit. Yeah, everybody on SBSM did over 100 damage that round. Meanwhile, all the folks on Squirtle Squad, it ranges wildly. You have Pavek with 180.2, and then you have Bryson with 31.3. The team fighting really looked lost. SBSM looked lost. They looked confused. They just looked like they didn't have a damn clue what was happening, but that match was a complete reversal. Yeah, Nate, I definitely have to agree with you there. I mean, both teams are very uncoordinated. If they had even the slightest more coordination, it'd be fun.
This time.
Yeah, it won't be a 6-0. It won't be a 6-0.
Can we get a round of applause in chat?
All right, Squirtle Squad again securing north, securing west side of the map. Funful Sage taking south, and then the rest of their team will be able to take east and north. Bryson dashing straight east. To his north, you have LOL Forever, and you have on his south some other SBSM members. Looks like Pavek is also straight east. Silence Fire is pretty close. If Pavek and Bryson don't get out fast enough, they might find themselves cornered. But I'm not really sure if that will come to fruition. Let's go check it out. Yeah, Silence Fire. Oh my gosh. Dude, Silence Fire is stacked as fuck. If I'm him, honestly. Okay, whoa. Pavek is just deep in their territory. This is not your side of the map, dude. But you looted a gap and an iron sword. That's honestly really good for early fighting. Yeah, now he's a chest plate. I mean, if LOL Forever and Pavek meet here, it could end disastrously. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, now we go to round 4. Let's go check on the others and see how they're doing. I mean, what is there to say after that? That was very predictable the instant I saw Pavek pull the iron sword. Yeah, Bryson is also deep in this territory. But I mean, Pavek's also close by. So even if Tyler gets this kill, which I don't think Tyler will now that he's on fire. What? Pavek kills another while I'm not looking. Okay. Oh, there's even a diamond. Okay. Tyler's asking for his 1v1. But Bryson won't give it. It's Pavek who will 1v1. Alright, since we already know that this round is cooked, I want to see Tyler versus Pavek. This seems like a fun 1v1. Oh, what? I sincerely regret not looking at them. Oh, Alan with the fucking D sword. Yeah, it's Jover. Yeah, goodbye Funful. Goodbye Sage. Oh no! The poor Sage. Wait, Alan could actually die here. He boosts his teammate into them, gets them killed. And just hit Alan once. Oh! Oh my god, Walter Hedgehog! Walter Hedgehog! No way, no way! Walter Hedgehog, you have to get the fucking D sword. Walter Hedgehog, you have to get the fucking D sword. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, loot the gaps. That's crazy. I do think MJ actually closes it out. I don't think Iron Sword against D Sword is the position you want to play in the slightest. Let's check how the healing looks out. So MJXJ, bow, 10 arrows, D sword, gold carrots. He actually has pretty dog shit armor, all things considered. Meanwhile, Funful, he has iron sword, stone axe, 2 webs, a pearl that he hasn't hotkeeyed into his hotbar, and 3 gaps. We actually have some pretty exciting stuff happening. I didn't even realize that SBSM had a chance to take this round 3 on Hysteria. Whatever happened, I think Squirtle Squad got way too complacent, man, because that was fucking crazy. And I mean, Alan, like, let's be honest, guys. Like, I don't know what the fuck Alan was doing. I think he just thought it was like a free win and just stopped taking it seriously. But if fucking Funful takes this, I mean, that could cost him dearly. Oh no, no! It's lost. It's lost. It's completely lost. You need another gap. You need more saturation. Like, you're just not full health. What? Oh my gosh. There's no fucking way. He dodges the snowballs. Oh my gosh. Oh, he misses his axe crit. If he got his axe crit, it would have been over. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh, Water Hedgehog wins these. Water Hedgehog wins 243 damage. Oh my god. What the fuck did I just watch? That was the worst throw I've ever seen on Hysteria. Pavik literally won a 1v1 against LoL Forever in the first 10 seconds of PvP being enabled. It was a 5v4 from the beginning. Squirtle Squad completely had that bagged. And Funful, just with his fucking stone axe, just takes all of them down one by one and then clutches out the final 1v1 to take that round. That is the most insane thing I have ever seen. What the fuck? Funful is the fucking king. Okay, let's take a look at map control. Strangely, only two people from SBSM, 2 people from Squirtle Squad go mid. Map has been split pretty evenly. It looks like SBSM is just gonna be taking south, and then like northeast and east. Meanwhile, I think north is actually being claimed. Yeah, it's more being claimed so by Alan. And then northwest, west, and southwest are all the domain of Squirtle Squad. But I mean, folks, it's match point for SBSM to take this to map 3 when everything was looking dead hopeless. I mean, I don't think a single person in the audience would have thought, oh yeah, SBSM, they got that shit in the bag. I don't think anyone was saying that. Bryson already full iron, 2 gaps, just lacking a good weapon. Teleport around to make sure I don't miss any early fights. It would be really sad if I missed one. Because, I mean, Pavik got a kill so early last time. You never know. Okay. Doesn't look like there's going to be any early fighting here. Looks like it's just going to be a clean 5v5. Although, this is questionable. I mean, very romantic, don't get me wrong, but holding hands while looting in such an early stage doesn't really make sense. And they're also fairly close to Pavik, which just means like the entirety of Squirtle Squad is over there. Lol Forever's looting pretty well. But I mean, Pavik is calling for help. You can see him clearly signaling to his teammates, hey, we had 2 of them in the straight south. I don't think it's a really good idea to fully pursue here. Like, if I'm Pavik, I just pull out because this quickly just becomes cheese chasing, but... See how many gaps I got? Yanis has 3 and a diamond as well as a stick. JXJ has 2. Spare iron chestplate. Bryson has web, 4 gaps. Alan has 2 gaps, 2 FNSs, spare iron chestplate. Pavik has a pearl, 0 gaps. But honestly, the fact that Pavik has looted no gaps is made up for by his teammates looting pretty well. Tyler, iron sword, tons of gaps. Walter Hedgehog, 3 gaps, pearl. Sounds fire, 2 gaps. Sage, 3 gaps and pearl. LoL Forever, 2 gaps. No wonder they're pushing into west. Even though west is the domain of Squirtle Squad, you have 2 people with pearls, you have several iron swords, and you have a good amount of gaps. SBSM is throwing their weight around, going for early fights here. Pavik cornered by Tyler's Vibin, but at the same time, we also have MJXJ kiting to the northwest corner with all the water. LoL Forever peeling off of the MJXJ, looking more so at Pavik. Pavik should be dead, 100%. He's half a heart. Just boost. If you don't kill Pavik here, you're like the worst players in the universe. Thank you. Walter Hedgehog caught in a web. Yanis falls, all on fire. That's game, set, and match. We are going to map 3, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't even matter about the Funful death in my opinion. Yeah, MJX J falls. Wolf Forever probably dies here. Still doesn't matter. Look at how low Alan is. Silence Fire taking him out on the way out. Goodbye, Bryson. Walter Hedgehog total 521.7 damage. Match MVP. Holy shit. Alright. It really is time for map 3. I think this this top 10 guy might be dead, by the way. So, Case, if you need to... Oh no, he's here, he's here. Okay. This is the last chance for either team to decide if they want to switch out any players. Sub Yanis for Troy main. Yeah, okay. Top 10 is restarting, even though the game is getting started right now. So it looks like Troy main is actually getting tagged in. The cheerleader of the Penguins.gg chat is actually going to get off the sidelines for once and go onto the main field. Corrosive, if you want the colored chests, just join Dong, you know. My team is always recruiting. Man, that was absolute cinema to watch though, because mentally I was already starting to tap out, thinking to myself, yeah, SBSM, they're pretty much cooked. It's whatever, man. And then they actually just pulled out a fucking miracle. No, it wasn't they. They didn't honestly do much. It was fucking Funful, bro. Funful just put up a LeBron performance, and for some reason they gave Alan the D sword, and he just trolled severely. I mean, even just from watching Alan's gameplay, you could tell that he thought it was like a done deal on Hysteria. I mean, jumping into the lava, just not being cautious at all with his movement. Alan is a very good player, don't get me wrong. He is a great PvPer, but that cockiness and that arrogance displayed through his gameplay is proving to be costly, man. I don't think this is actually the one, though. This was gonna get cancelled because Troy Main is supposed to be playing for that team, and he just wasn't put in. Also, I just want to check the damage on the match that was just played. I think Sage is redeeming himself. I was mentioning how Sage is a very important player to keep an eye on in all of this because he did really bad when he had his stream debut with Le Mans. When Le Mans played Dong, Sage performed at such a level that they actually just insta dropped and released him from the roster shortly after their league match ended. I think Sage is on a revenge tour right now because it was only one kill, but he got 6 assists and he did the second most damage in the entire lobby on Hysteria. Sage is just going and proving all the naysayers wrong right now. And then of course, 521 damage dealt, 470 taken. W Walter Hedgehog, W Funful. Let me actually get chat back open just to see what's up. That wasn't his debut. That was his third or second. Okay, true. I didn't realize that, bud. But what I'm saying is that, like, that was the first time I saw him on the stream. Do you have multiple monitors, Hyper? Yes, I do. But it's hard to see the, like, stream overlay. Alright. League match beginning. I'm actually really happy for the fact that this is actually going to a map 3. This is so exciting. And hello, Case. Welcome aboard.
Like first map 3 I've seen in 10 years.
Hyper, can I give you an on-stream tutorial?
Of what?
How to see the overlay.
No,
Like,
it's literally
not
just
have
because
on.
I have it like so minimized. Like if I made the window bigger, it could work, but I just
You
don't
should.
want to make it. It's fine, dude.
Okay, bro.
The only thing Case is gonna show is him exploding from fatness. Sorry, Case. I love you.
It's okay. It's okay. We can bully Case and make fun of him.
Case is actually really skinny, guys. Okay, don't make fun of him. He's actually very skinny.
I just want SBSM to win now solely because of Funful, right? Like that was such a epic performance from Funful that it would be such a heartbreaker if he did all that work just for his team to like lose in the end. Yeah, that's the thing about Venice, bro. Everyone actually has to like go to mid and do the mid chests. Let's see what
There could be
Pavic
some early
allowed.
fights on this too.
Yeah, this
I'm
map
gonna
is
go
very.
AFK for a bit again.
Yeah.
We'll have to take over
Alright, sounds good.
until I get back.
But yeah, this map is very prone to early fights, which actually does favor SBSM here because they do quite good in those. MJXJ is, I believe, yeah, this is straight west. Not even straight west, this is more northwest. Bryson is this? Yeah, this is east. Here's a Pearl. Alan, this is northeast? Question mark? Yeah, it is. Avix in the northern area. It looks like Squirtle Squad is very split up, but I think that also might be equally the case for these guys. Oh, actually, Full Iron with Stone Axe, Funful is staring down Bryson. This is happening at the far east corner of the map, but they just split their separate ways. Bryson opted to go north, whereas Funful decided to go southeast here. Check on Sage. Sage is fine. He's actually quite close to Tyler as well, who's looting up the double chests. Actually, yeah, let's see how Tyler's doing with the double chests. I'm curious what he's getting. Not even anything good. I mean, he has an iron chestplate now. But he only has one gap to show for it, and he doesn't even have that many arrows or an iron sword. What's Little Forever doing? Spare iron chestplate. His projectiles that he doesn't have hotkeyed in. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be an early fight round. Round 1 of Venice is just going to be, at least it looks like it's going to be just a regular old 5v5 team fight. I was inclined earlier to say that Squirtle Squad had the better team fighting. Like, don't get me wrong. Squirtle Squad is a very good team, and they do look very coordinated. But I don't know, man. That Hysteria loss was definitely demoralizing for Squirtle Squad. Because I feel like if I'm them, I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, we had that in the bag. We had that so fucking easy. And they just lost some team fights they shouldn't have. Overall, they're splitting up their gaps and stuff pretty effectively. Let's see how the things look. Bryson with the Pearl 3 gaps. JXJ 3 gaps. Troy main 4 gaps. Alan 4 gaps Pearl. Then Pavic only 2 gaps, but 1 diamond. Now let's go check out the healing situation over here in the southern market. Tyler, projectiles, FNS 3 gaps. Silence Fire 2 gaps, but projectiles and crossbow. Funful 2 gaps, Full Iron, Sage 2 gaps, and Full Forever 2 gaps. Team fight is about to begin. They're just splitting arrows right now. Honestly, the gear's pretty even. I don't actually think either team has a distinct advantage, especially because I don't think either of the teams has a D sword. So there's no like X factor like that could lead to someone dying in the first like 0.2 milliseconds of the fight. Well, that was a great FNS. I think, yeah. Oh, the server's lagging. You hate to see it, especially because someone like Sage would really get fucked up. Oh wow, Silence Fire just HM died. Well, forever getting fucked up by Troy Man. And Funful is also just jumping in. I mean, Troy Man probably dies here. No, he gets out alive. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Just straight up SBSM lost that team fight. Not really sure what happened to Silence Fire for him to die so fast, but let's take a look at the damage. So SBSM, they didn't even do bad damage. Like Silence Fire, who died in the first like 5 seconds of the team fight, 46.8 damage. You had 3 people doing 80 plus. And then over on the Squirtle Squad side, their damage wasn't too high, except MJXJ and Troy, who did 100 plus. It is exciting to have a map 3. I think so many of the matches I've seen recently just 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. But this one's actually gonna come down to the wire, at least hopefully. Unless Squirtle Squad just runs away with it and just 3-0's Venice. Which, to be fair, that was a very dominant team fight. I think that Squirtle Squad was able to bounce back from that Hysteria loss. Yeah, they have all of south. Alan is going to claim territory in the west. And then now the main thing I want to see in terms of map control. Yeah, Bryson did not contest east. Okay. So the split is just looking like they've SBSM has straight north, east, northeast. And then these guys have like straight south, west, southwest. I don't actually know who took control of southeast. Let's see. Yep, Havoc's just taking full control of it. I mean, he has 3 good pieces, he has food, he has a stone sword. Wonder if he's gonna be able to get the double chests and then get out, because I mean all you have to do is just break these webs. Do a little head hitter. Or you don't even need to break them, yeah, you can just do the header like I did. See what he gets. There's a gap now. And he has an iron sword. And he has iron boots. Okay. Very worth for Pavok. Problem. He's very split from his team. Let's go see where his team is exactly. Far north. And he's dead in southeast. If a fight begins at any point right around now, Pavok will not be able to help his teammates out. That is just the reality. He's way too far, and he also lacks a movement item to really get in the game. Actually, here we have Bryson versus Lol Forever. Looks like it might break out. So let's go see. There we go. Nope, they just go their separate ways. MJXJ has 11 arrows by himself. How the fuck do you loot that many arrows, man? Bryson also has a preloaded crossbow. I mean, okay. The pearl. Havoc's still here in the southeast soccer field? I did not realize it took that long to loot. It looks like SBSM is starting to meet up. Silence Fire. Not really sure why he doesn't have a good pair of pants. But SBSM is starting to meet up at mid. Let's actually see how the healing situation is looking. So Walter, Hedgehog, Funfully has 4 gaps. Wolf River is a diamond, but he only has 2 gaps. Silence Fire, Pearl 5 gaps. Stage 3 gaps, FNS. Tyler's still making his way over. He has 5 gaps and a web he doesn't have in his hotbar. I think in terms of healing, it looks relatively even. I think the major differential though is that these guys on Squirtle Squad, they're doing this crazy thing called smelting, which very evidently SBSM is not doing. I think that the healing differential is just going to keep growing the further that they let us go on. So SBSM needs to push up now, or else they're just walking into a fight where they're just down in arrows, down in healing. But I think they're actually up in iron pieces as compared to Squirtle Squad here. In particular, I recall seeing a full iron Lol Forever, which, yeah, this is definitely... Oh my gosh, there's 2 full irons on this team, and then chain guy with iron boots, iron chest plate, bottom half iron. I don't know about this one. I feel like if SBSM, especially because they have the initiative on this one, as long as they actually push up and win this bow fight, even if they're slightly losing in the melee, with the armor and with the iron swords that they have, they should be able to close this out and turn it into a win on round 2 here. Crossbows are being unloaded. Gaps are being loaded up. Let's see how this goes. It looks like Tyler with really good damage, but Tyler dies for that. Overextended, not healing in time. Silence Fire able to save himself using a pearl, but it's not good enough. Silence Fire is just comboing Troy Main and gets backstabbed. Havoc may have died there, but if Silence Fire can't get out, then it was all for naught. He gets out in 1 heart. Troy Main, dead. 2v1. No, actually, he lives. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Oh my... The Silence Fire dies still. Oh, Sage is gonna die. Sage is so fucked. Dude, Alan is fighting on like no HP. Lol Forever and Sage are like both nothing. Okay, Troy dies there. Alan needs to die. Oh my gosh, Walter Hedgehog correctly identified that Alan was the weak link. Walter Hedgehog saw the vision, but it wasn't good enough. 213 damage. MJXJ just completely extinguishing all hopes. Now it's match point. Squirtle Squad's literally 1 match away from taking map 3. MJXJ, how many fucking gaps? Yeah, I do wonder how many gaps he had. That is a crazy damage differential. Lol Forever did 243 and they still lost that team fight. Oh man, I mean Tyler dying instantly. That was so sad. Bud is calling out a reverse sweep here. Case, if you are still in chat, could you set up a prediction on whether it just ends right here and right now, or whether we actually get that reverse sweep going? There's got to be something to it, because from what I'm observing, like SBSM, they're doing a lot of things right, but they're just dropping. And if one of your teammates is always dead in the first like 5 seconds of the fight, map control, team fighting, use of secondaries, all those factors are secondary to the fact that you just down a fucking player because they quick dropped. It also looks like Bryson is contesting the same area as Sage. Not really sure what that's about. But yeah, you just have a member of SBSM and a member of Squirtle Squad just out. Wait. Where's Sage's team? Where's Sage's team? This can't be real. There's no way I'm watching this right now. This can't be real. Oh! Oh, Tyler! You have to boost. You have to boost Tyler. He's low ping. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh, but they're all here. Dude, all of Squirtle Squad is here, dude. Tyler has to break out of the map. That's his only chance. Sage, you have to get away. Like, yeah, nah, this is cooked. This is cooked.
Hyper, you know they can't hear you, right?
I know. That's just the way I talk. That's just the way I talk, man.
Oh,
wait, Sage got what? Wait, they got off of him just because Sage got a kill. No, Sage is still alive. Wait, Tyler's gonna kill Bryson. Oh my gosh. MJ
Tyler
with the
gets
clutch
dropped.
save there, but Bryson is just no HP.
Barman about to get dropped. Wait, no, here comes Alan though. No, they're in a 2v4. It's
Oh my gosh. There's no way! Troymain and Alan died. Dude, Sage pulled off a fucking miracle while I was watching this like legendary 1v2 attempt from Tyler outside of border. I just had my eyes on the completely wrong part.
Yeah, there was like a 4v2 that went on.
Oh my goodness. Dude, Sage saved the shit out of that with that Pavik kill. Without that Pavik kill, Tyler would have continued just dying in that moment. But MJ and Bryson saw the need to turn away. W. Tyler stall indeed from Case. Oh my gosh. I can't believe what I just witnessed. Yeah, amazing PvP by Tyler too. I mean, Tyler made that 1v2 pretty comp, all things considered. He almost had Bryson. I think Bryson was literally 1 heart. but it's so sad. It's just so sad. He can't catch a break, man. Dude, the breaking out of border play actually worked for Tyler. I wonder if they're just gonna early fight again. I mean, MJ, oh my gosh, MJ's so fucking stacked actually. If this was a early fight, I mean, he'd be a tank and would be able to dish out massive damage and heal with that gap. Things would go very bad for SBSM if this converted to an early fight. Bounce fire with the web. Let's see how Funful's doing. Yeah, Funful's chilling. Well, actually, Alan's in a pretty far part of the map relative to where, if there was going to be an early fight, like, they actually would be, like, here in the straight south, but Alan's more so, like, west, like, northwest. Let's check and see where Pava goes. Is this straight east? Or straight west? Yeah, this is straight east. Wait. He's just cutting off Lol Forever. Or is he getting cut by Lol Forever and Silenced Fire? Oh, yeah, he just realized what's happening. Yup. This is their lives now. Now, I want to see, where's the rest of Squirrel Squad? Because I know that Alan was, like, west, northwest, so Alan's certainly not going to be of any help anytime soon. Yeah, these two, they just got, like, thrown off of their looting paths. They don't actually really have an option if they want to get more loot, just because, like, I don't know, man, this part of the map is just so, like, already looted by your teammates. Even if they're all met up, even if they're holding hands, I mean, Power of Friendship isn't going to win shit, man. You actually have, like, fucking loot. SBSM is already met up. They're just crafting and splitting gaps right now. Troy main aces this round. Honestly, could happen. I could see it. Hello, Bandlo. How are you doing, man? Right now, we're about to see this game 4 outcome. And even though the looting got slightly thrown off, I mean, they still managed to craft. They still managed to split gaps. Honestly, MJ with an iron sword here is terrifying because every round that we've seen so far, he's dropping massive damage. I think there's like even a round already on this map where he dropped like 200 plus. So even though certain members of the team like Alan are going into this fight with just a stone sword in hand. Oh wait, Tyler's a fucking D sword. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a really interesting team fight. Alright, let's see how this mosh pit over Sage is dead. Oh. Unless.
Havoc in the web, we're able to get out there from the bow.
Oh, Bryson's dead here. Bryson's just dead. He's in a web. Oh, I'm missing the hit. Wonderful dies for getting him into web. Sage dies too. What? If Havoc dies. But Tyler is their D sword. He's low as shit.
Low. They just lost that. They just lost that 3v3. They had a 2. They were winning 2-2, but the 3v3 was happening. But they just lost it.
Well, no interview from Squirtle Squad.
All right. Well, that concludes this matchup. Unless you have any final thoughts, Hyper.
I mean, the only thing I have to say is that last match was just sad. The energy was really building up.
You can interview them. You can interview them if you want. Alan
Okay.
wants interviewed. All right, later.
All right. That is goodbye to top 10. I'm currently waiting to see if SBSM is down for an interview. If they decline, then we'll be closing up shop momentarily. And then in 3 minutes, even though I've casted 3 matches in a row, I'm actually going to play a league match. So if you want to root for your boy Hypertodal, be sure to tune into that. I think 8 is hosting and streaming. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what happens around here. I just work here. Are we getting an interview? SBSM. Walter wants. All right. Let's hop over to the SBSM call and see what's up. All right. Hello,
Hey.
SBSM.
What's going on, man?
All right. So I've got a few questions for y'all.
Yeah.
So starting with that first map, what exactly was the game plan going into? I think it was Libertas, right?
Try and teach Sage how the game works, I guess.
Maybe. He didn't really know what he was doing, so you know.
So he was learning as he goes.
First map, yeah.
I guess Sage was
Yeah,
just getting the
different.
the on the job training. I guess I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. You know, he just got here. He doesn't know what's going on. We just tried
Wait.
to help him out.
You guys didn't scrim with Sage before playing this league match?
Nope.
Oh, bro.
No, I think we scrimmed the whole twice or 3 times, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, we played 2 scrims, but it's fine.
I mean,
We don't really
honestly,
need the scrims.
considering the fact that you guys didn't even scrim with Sage before playing up this league match, I think you guys did pretty good. I mean, Squirtle Squad, if you ask me, is one of the better teams in the league, and you guys made that
Hell
shit
no,
really
they're
close.
Not, bro.
No,
That's
not
bad, bro.
really.
They are not that good, bro.
Their best player is Pavak, bro.
I don't
MP
know.
lost
bro.
that 1v1 when he had the diamond to a stone eye. I'm not really sure what to say about MJ.
Like,
But,
word.
Why did I get dragged? Hold on. All right, I'm being abused by evil men. So anyways, and then I was actually gonna ask about that hysteria match. So I need to know what the fuck was happening in your call when LOL Forever got picked by Pavak.
Bro,
When
I
did
mean, I
I
didn't
knew
even
about-
get picked, bro.
Oh,
I
he
just
said
like
he
got
got
hit
fucked up,
into
bro.
a block. I got hit into a block perfectly, and I just couldn't do anything.
he said he was
I
gonna
don't know.
take the ones with Pavak, then he died. And
I
we were
said
like,
I see
"Oh, that's
Pavlik,
unlucky."
and then I just kind of ran into him.
Yeah, you
and
got
then
belt
just
by
got
him,
hit
bro.
into a block.
It was
Yeah,
belt
but
to
I
ass,
got-
bro. It was belt to ass.
I belted him back on Venice. It's fine.
Yeah, but I
Um,
mean, when you guys were end up start taking that like 4v5, and then slowly but surely actually like whittle down their numbers, and then even send their D sword to hell, like sending him in the lava. Like, what was like the emotion in that call?
I was just kind of laughing because it was funny. I don't know how they sold that bad.
Yeah.
Then MJ tried to run the
know.
1v1s, and I don't really know what he's doing.
I don't
He
even
saw
think I
scabs
was
on the
looking
floor
at
and
the
then he ran
game, I
away.
can't lie.
Yeah. No one in our VC to look game.
Yeah, I'm
We
not
did our
really.
best. I don't know.
Oh.
We need to get Sage on some more scrims, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys scrimmed even slightly with Sage beforehand, I feel like it could have been a much different outcome, especially on Venice. And actually, speaking of Sage, Sage, I wasn't actually spectating you when you killed Pavok in the one victory you guys got on Venice. Can you guys just like explain what the fuck happened? Because I was spectating Tyler, and Tyler was winning a 1v2 in border.
Yeah, so Tyler was getting like 3v or some shit. I saw Pavik just like trailing me for some reason. I have a stone axe, so and he just misses hit on me, so I just gave him belt barrel. No,
I mean-
Guess I gotta learn from Sage, bro.
Yeah, I guess Sage
Just
is
belt
just the fucking goat. My bad, guys.
Nah, Sage was putting mad work on fucking Bryson, bro. That was sad to watch. 10 hit combo into a corner. That was
No,
was
but I
something
don't
different.
think Bryson went crazy any round. I think he just legit every round kinda just got belted, bro. I don't know. Every round I heard someone say I'm shitting on Bryson.
Well, that's the thing. Like
I don't know.
he's not quick dropping, and a lot of you guys like were just dying in the first 5 seconds of a team fight.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I
That's just
also
something
feel
we
like
need to work on.
if we look at all the gaps, right, I feel like they had more gaps in like 8 of the 10 rounds or something.
I don't know. I mean, certain rounds,
Sometimes
yes,
I
they had
feel
more
like
gaps.
I'm critting someone out, bro, and then they just keep chugging for some reason.
Some rounds they did have more gaps, but I felt like the gap count was relatively even a lot of the time. And there's even some rounds where you guys actually had more healing than them. But it didn't matter because one of you guys would like insta die. Like there's some rounds it's just like you guys would team fight and then like Stein's fire is dead
Like
in a tent,
Tyler.
or you guys would team fight and then Tyler's dead in a web.
Bro, that round was kind of unfortunate. It was lagging at the start, bro, and then
Oh yeah, I saw
don't
that.
know.
Oh yeah, I would
Yeah,
have
man,
dropped
I'm
Alan and then the server lights and he teleports.
Like we
10
would have
blocks
gotten
away,
like 4 or
so-
5 crits on them immediately,
Yeah.
but instead it just lagged and then they just fucking ran outside.
I don't know,
dropped
like
them.
we just needed to stop dropping. That's literally our main problem.
Yeah, I mean you
Yeah,
guys
if
are
we don't
having a
drop
definite
it-
issue.
Yeah, it's like one of us dropping gives them gaps because we never pick them up, and then we just lose in the end. It's stupid.
Well, I guess to close out, we have a statement from the team leader, Tyler's vibin. Team fighting on this team
Oh.
is trash.
Yeah, because
Tyler's
he
butt.
always dies first. Obviously, it's gotta be ass.
I don't know. It's either Tyler or Kurt, bro.
Guys, I'll take the
Yeah.
blame for this. It's my fault the team fights.
Funk, we got some butt, bro.
Yeah, it's okay.
I still beat MJ in a
What
1v1,
happens,
and I had the stone axe and he had the diamonds.
I don't know how we lost. Like, but we lost a single round on that second map. Really like surprises me, bro.
I mean, you guys
I was
just straight up
even
lost a
built
team
to one
fight
of them every
on
round.
Hysteria.
Yeah, but one of the rounds I fully gave Yanis
Alright.
belt, bro. I dropped 90 damage on him alone. He just didn't drop.
Chill on, yeah. I think if we actually were like a bit locked in for that Libertas, it would have been a bit better. But
Nah,
we
Giannis
were
is
just
like
fucking
a fucking
throwing
boss,
Libertas so badly, bro.
Libertas was actually so painful to watch. It was like physically painful.
bro.
Dude, Sage like goes straight south, and I'm like calming in like the stream. I'm like, oh yeah, it looks like he might be trying to roach some stuff, and then run back to his team side of the map.
And then he
And then
just
it just
goes
stays
for a
there.
kill.
No. I asked if any of us were east. People said yes. I'm like
Yeah,
southeast, and I
Tyler
just have the
said
entire
that.
team.
No,
on me.
you were not
I'm
southeast. Your ass was south. Your ass was south, bro.
I was like more east than like I was more like
No,
south.
your
I
ass was
was
south. Your ass was
northwest.
south.
I was close
No,
to the
Sage, you're getting
southeast.
called out, bro.
No, this is lies.
I followed you
getting
off of
exposed
spawn
there.
because I just had a feeling you would die, and I was
would
correct.
just
Bro,
follow
we
me
got the
off
receipts,
spawn.
bro. We got the receipts, Sage. It's
Bro, this
awful.
isn't fair.
Well,
It's
thank you guys for
unlucky
the
Sage
interview.
happened.
I wish you guys the best of luck with all of your future league matches. Please get scrimming with Sage, and I'll see you guys later.
Maybe we just
Alright,
gotta
guys.
start scrimming in general, I can't lie.
All right. And with that interview being concluded, thank you to everybody who's tuned in. This is